G'day, Glenn Morris here from the Smart Energy Lab again, and today I'm really excited. I've got Tony C, the owner of KUKA Cables, here in the lab to tell us all about their cable production and their amazing cables they make. Nice to have you here, Tony.
Hi, nice to meet you, Glenn. Okay.
Hey, tell me a little bit about what type of cables. You make electrical cables?
Yes, actually KUKA focus on the solar industry now currently for the DC solar cable, also AC, like electrical cables, also the energy storage cables, yeah.
Right, so all the sort of cables that we use in our industry. So solar, battery, AC.
Yes.
And you do a full range of sizes.
Yeah, provide one-stop solutions for cables, yeah.
So how would you say your cables differ from other brands?
Yeah, I think first is the qualities, from the materialist, we only select the TOA list suppliers and keep a higher standard than TOA. TOA just our bottom standard. And also we have some special solar cables, for the special occasions like waterproof, anti-rodent, some high-level fire resistance cables.
I read that your waterproofing is the highest level. Is it 88?
Yeah, 88 for floating solar project.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they can be submerged in water completely.
Yes. Actually, it's a very high demand because during the test, with the TOV, we need to put the DC cable with underwater with 100 days. It's very good, very good.
Sometimes cables, even when they're in the ground in a conduit, end up in water because water gets in. So having that 88 rating is really important.
Yes, exactly.
That's pretty cool. So tell me about the process of designing and manufacturing a cable. How do you make a cable?
Actually, the cables is not complex. First is the conductor. We use tin couple. Pure.
Yes, I can see the tin
in
here.
Also the double thickness. Yeah. We use the E-beam cross-linked. It's very special process, but very important with the UV resistance. The XLPO.
So the outer sheath is UV cross-linked.
Yes.
And that makes it very strong and UV tolerant.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. And I have been to a cable factory actually in South Africa, and I saw what an amazing feat it is, taking the copper and then stretching it and winding it and twisting it. And it's like a giant sewing machine.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's not a trivial process. So from you take raw copper and then make the cable. So you come with copper.
Yeah, with copper rod, then with become small, slim type, then twisted. But I think the most important, the quality of the material, and we, just like I say, only use the TOA list suppliers.
Yes.
Also the XLPO, we use the best materials. That's the reason why KUKA cable used 30 years. That's the reason why. Yeah.
So a design life of 30 years, which is great for solar because that's how long your panels are rated for.
Yes, because DC cable, even though a small accessory, but the importance, DC is important. So we want to put a little more extra cost to maintain a high quality standard.
Now, in Australia a few years back, we used to use a cable that was called PV1F. But then the rules changed and we had to use the IEC standard. So this one here, the IEC 62930.
Yes.
And that caused a lot of drama because a lot of people didn't know about this and they were still using the old PV1F, only 1000 volt rated.
Yes.
Not 1500 volt. But these are all IEC 62930.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. So you meet our standards for installing solar and also for AC, there's an AS standard 5000.1. You have that as well.
Yes. Yeah, actually KUKA cable in Australia market, we nearly with the all certifications, like TOV, IEC 62930, also with the H1Z2 key, also with the just like you see ASNZS 5.1 and 5.2 for the AC cables.
Yep.
No problems.
And these are all low halide cables too. So in case of a fire, it's not so toxic.
Yes.
That's
exactly.
pretty important. Yeah, right. So how do you ensure quality? How do you make sure that your cables maintain a high quality?
Yes, for solar cables, yeah, actually, we are the direct manufacturers. From the raw materials, yeah, we have the full test with the couple XLPO, and the transition and the productions, we use the intelligent machines, mostly with the control the qualities. Also, before delivery, we have, the for about 32 aspect text. Yeah. Also, the sample storage make everything can be traceable. So yeah, everything follow
right.
the standard.
So you can look back at all the materials that went in to make your cables, make sure the quality is consistent.
Yes,
That's really
yes,
important.
exactly.
So what innovations have there been? What new features, things like flexibility, fire rating, UV resistance, these are new innovations. I know fire rating is something that you have in your data sheet.
Yes, yes. I think now first, for DC cable, the safety is the first. The fire, resistance. Now I'm very proud to see KUKA cable now all the highest level. B2CA now is the European. Some big solar farm uses the higher standard. Yeah, so KUKA very, get the TUA license. Also the CCA, DCA, also standard is the ECA. That's one of our advantage. Also the UV resistance, with the we can use based on our laboratory test. Yeah, with the 13 years. Yeah. Also flexible for some storage. We need a good abundance. Yeah, so we are also good at it.
It's important for solar cables because they do get moved along in the wind, on the
Yeah.
back of panels.
Yes, yes.
And so that they mustn't break
Yes.
from repeated disturbance. So your cables are used in more than just residential applications, industrial. Like you must make some big cables too.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, now for our KUKA cables, we use different for solos, for the residential, commercial, also big solar farm. Also, we use special occasions like a floating solar project with 88, also with some high levels with the B2CA, also like anti-rodent, also
Anti-rodent.
yeah, for
Really?
yeah, anti-rodent or anti-termite.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's our new, innovations, based on our client demand with the.
So the rodent goes, ugh.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it's better.
Do you put chili powder in?
Yeah. We like some, in a friendly way, in chemistry way. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Anti-rodent. Because in the Northern Territories, we have very vicious termites. They're very big and they bite through even cables. So that's pretty important for Australia.
Yes.
Termite protection. I didn't really think about that. Wow. So that's a harsh environment. What about other harsh environments like corrosive atmospheres?
Yes. I think one is the temperatures. Yeah, usually TOA is minus 40. KUKA can do minus 45. Yeah, also high temperature, more high levels. Yes, also for harsh environment, like anti-rodent and termite. Yeah, is also our advantage, I think.
Yes. So those are pretty challenging environments. In terms of sustainability and things like the materials that you make them from, what about RoHS compliance?
Yes, actually we have for certifications, road reachers, ISO, different certifications. Yes, because KUKA focus, for overseas market, and we now equip everything, for like Europeans, Americans,
I mean, for the audience who are familiar with the term RoHS, it's removal of hazardous substances, I think is the term. So basically lead. There's no lead in the cables or other hazardous substances. So what about your environmental footprint in the cable making process?
Okay, yes. Now, KUKA Cable, our factory in Shanghai, we own a solar project about 5 megawatts. Yeah.
Oh.
So nearly can supply half of electricity for our regular operations. So now we are planning maybe 2027, we double the solar. You maybe 100% clean energy for the cable productions. Yeah, now we are working on it. Yeah.
I like it. Solar cable made with solar power.
Also testing, every day for
Every day.
running. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So you're testing your own cables on your own system as well.
Yeah.
Wow. What about, do you have battery storage as well?
Yes, now we have some small, for testings. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I know reliability of power is a very important thing for a factory. So, battery storage is often used as a way of keeping the lights on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stable.
So you're actually an owner of this company. What inspired you to start KUKA Cables?
Yes, at first I think the solar is a new energy. It's just beginning and also make a contribution to environment. So we are very interested. And actually we started the journey from 2013. And now we are exported to 120 countries, especially for Europeans. Yeah, I think our market share more than 15%, and in some countries, nearly half a market share. And also, we are very proud that many more countries, recognize KUKA Cable as like a brand reputation. So they think KUKA Cable means more reliable, just like a European brand, more than 100 years. So we are very proud of it. Yes, and also we have a young team. My partners, everyone is full energetic, and I think it's challenging, but it's very meaningful.
So who would be your typical customer base?
Currently, maybe from most is the distributors, wholesalers.
Yep.
And also the EPC, EPC owners. Sometimes with the cable trading, we do OEM service. Also for some local electricals, yes. Both,
Right.
yeah, cover all different round age.
I imagine you have a lot of customers in China. China's like a superpower of solar.
Yes. Exactly. China, the solar is very big market, but the competition is very fierce. So from the beginning, KUKA, focus on overseas. So now nearly 100% market for overseas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you said you're in over 100 markets globally. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you've been in Australia since 2013.
Yes.
So that's 12 years. Wow. Okay. So what kind of technical support? If I got a question, if I want to ask you, does this have this certification? How do I reach out and find out?
Okay. So now, for example, in Australia, we have, first this warehouse, in Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney. Yeah. Each state we keep the available, stock. Also local office, any questions, local can support the technicals, support, yes. So very easy.
What about custom cable solutions? Say someone wants some particular labeling on the cable. Is that a possibility?
Yes. That's one of our advantage, We follow the client demand, do the OEM, and also some special design printings.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you can order some saying Smart Energy Lab cable.
Yeah. Flexible, yeah.
And what about logistics? I mean, how do you bring all your cables to Australia?
Yeah. Usually, by sea, by containers, we usually keep, safety stock, to make sure, if you have maybe 1 or 2 pallets, you can get it, maybe only 1 day. So also, I think it's very convenient. You can get KUKA cable at each state in Australia. Yeah.
I imagine because cables are heavy and shipping them in a shipping container, you can't probably fill it right up. Am I right?
Yes.
It's too heavy.
Yeah.
So you got some spare space in there.
Yes.
Do you have other products that you put in the container?
Yes. Sometimes with some, the MC4 connectors.
Yeah.
Yes. Combined together.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're light, but they're bulky.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I wondered about that. Now, what do you? Let's look our future glasses on. What do you think is shaping the future of electrical cable manufacture?
Okay, that's good questions. I think for solos, for cables, now I think we do many innovations, based on some new demand. For example, like I see, like 88, waterproof.
Waterproof, very high, yep.
Anti-rodent, anti-termite for the big solar farm.
Yep.
And also some high level with fire resistance. And the second, we also do some, with the quality. Currently the competition is very fierce. Basically, many maybe some manufacturers wanna just get a good prices but sacrifice with qualities. So we stick to some basic, but I think very important the quality standard. Yeah.
Right. Now, can you install, say, your solar cables directly in the ground? Can they be buried? Are they suitable because they've got AD8, or should you still install them in some protective conduit?
Yes. Actually, regularly we can also use the underground with the ISA standard. But for some special cases, maybe underground with a long deep length with maybe waters, we need some with armed type with cables with some steel wire taped to protection.
Yes.
Yeah. Based on the project demand.
So you make steel wire armor as well?
Yes.
Oh, very tough. So you get a shovel and you go, poof, no, it doesn't.
Yes, more safeties.
Very important. Very important. Is there such a thing as smart cables or cables with embedded sensors? Is that something I just dreamt up?
Yes. Yeah, now we are due first for some cable harness, we like provide a solution for solar project directly, The cable with the connection, the connector directly, you don't need, to save more time or, more easy to make the installations. Also, we also do some, also special cables with underwater for the underwater, some robots. Yeah, some.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's important to make innovation to create more values.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so what's next? What's KUKA going to do in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, actually, I don't think about it too much because every day and each month, I think KUKA is always solving problems. And we are also, during the process, we are growing. Yeah. And if see only one dream that I hope one day KUKA Cable can be a brand. Yeah. When everyone see KUKA Cable is reliable and respect. And I think it's important because honestly speaking, the solar cable is not very, kind of a high-tech industry, but it's difficult, to make sure each meters, the quality can be used 30 years. So I think for now, we focus on the small things, small details to make sure the quality, is more stable. Also, we are considering, the IPO maybe 3 years later, to more make a KUKA Cable, to the worldwide market.
So you might list on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange?
Now we are processing,
maybe?
ready. I think maybe
Time to buy shares then.
We are working on it.
Cool. Well, I'm very excited because I'm actually going to do some projects using KUKA Cable here at the Smart Energy Lab. So I'll link them up here when we've filmed them. So we're going to do some with battery cables and with solar cables. That's pretty cool. And Tony, I think Australians are going to like the name too, KUKA. It sounds a bit like kookaburra, like our bird.
Yeah.
And kookaburra like to chew cables, so these have to be tough.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I think in Australia actually we nearly more than 10 years. Actually, KUKA Cable beginning from Australia. Yeah, because at the beginning stage, KUKA, I think is the early stage to come into the Australian market, and luckily there's no accident with qualities, and now I think Australian market is especially DC cable, some new brands coming with sometimes lower prices. Base, I know sometimes they make some, less tolerant, 3%, but KUKA, keep 100%. Yeah, I think it's important, to do a long-term business, to to care about the qualities. So I hope, you can, KUKA can be, brand in Australia, and KUKA can make some valuable things, in a long-term way.
Great. Well, thank you, Tony. It's
Yes.
been really good meeting you, and I look forward to further projects.
Thank you, Gillian. Yeah, thanks for your time.